WCGF, you filthy monkeys! Lord Frieza commands it! Ah, ha, ha, ha.
World Card Game Federation here with another match in the installments from our North Kai tournament. This one's going to be a fun one. I like it a whole bunch. So you're going to be seeing Malik and Andy approaching the same problem with different solutions, also the same solution. They're going to be two rapid running MPPV decks. And these sorts of fights usually can be... I guess they're the least exciting when one deck is not running for MPPV and the other one is, but when they're both doing it, it's just a fantastic race to watch. Also, I had put the screws to poor Andy here in the earlier round, and I could not believe... Oh, Malik gets to go first. Can't believe that Andy ended up just killing everybody after that. He wasn't at all what I thought. Oh yeah, and Andy's been out of the game for a hot minute, and Tapion wasn't really like a widely used MP, so I don't blame him for getting used to what to expect here. All right, so Malik ended up passing, rejuvenating, and then Andy drew his. He puts down a Saiyan Enraged promo, fantastic looking. He's got a good block in his hand. I can't see his attack. Looks like he's probably going to rejuvenate the attack. Oh, okay. No, he's going to hold on to that. Okay, I guess he's not as worried as I would be. He's going to pass, rejuvenate the Saiyan block. That one is a heck of an anger booster. I would have kept it. I would have held on to it because it's like 2 anger. Ooh, heck yeah. Red Burning Rage is in play, making the magic happen. Malik passes Rejuves, does not pick up he does not rejuvenate a dig, which is a little surprising. Maybe it's a different plan than I would expect. Andy's going. Andy's got his cards drawn. Let's see what he's got going here. Looks like he's got 1 block or 2 block. It looks like maybe a kamikaze. Okay, he's going to declare combat, and then there's no win-end rings for either player. Malik's got his. And then Red Burning Rage. Don't worry, Andy does what it always did. The 1 anger gain, the 1 damage buff, and a no endurance. That concept, by the way, of no endurance was really an early game concept. Okay, he's going to open up with the kamikaze attack. So he's got a couple of 1 enterings he's got to resolve prior. I understand. And that's something, like we said, it's when you get super familiar with either fighting a certain deck or fighting certain people, sometimes you'll just not even give them time to finish all their immediates. Just always let them. Take your time. It's a whole bunch of... Oh my gosh. So Malik's going to take that hit. Doggone. At least he got crit. He got crit here early with no, what do they call it? No, nothing to be lost on the crit. Okay, he's going to open up with the Ascension Mastery, which is not a bad choice. It's going to go and banish top. It's going to be style. Sadly, it's going to be a sword stab. He's going to go ahead and... There we go. Ah, nice. So he mastered, gained 1, skipped, came back, used his level 1 power to draw a card, discard a card, had sword and title, he gained 2. It's all coming together. He's got 3 anger. There's no reason he shouldn't be able to get out of this with minimal effort. I don't see a bunch of anti-anger on Andy's side. A Ferocious Blast. He's actually going to use it. I'm just used to that one getting pitched. Nice, and he stops it with a Red Flea. Beautiful. Now, if I was Malik, I would activate Red Burning Rage and level off of it, so that I have all my cards in my hand for the... Nope. Okay, that works too. He's going to do a red double strike. He's going to hit level 2. He has a when you reach this level effect. I hope he remembers. You may not. It is still a you may, so the timing is such. Okay, he's going to go ahead and prevent all the damage on that one and force Malik to mill, and to mill one of his own. Wow, Andy passes and is going to take another hit. I guess he's going to rope-a-dope for a second and take a few hits, but I don't know why you would. No, he just raises anger too. It's not as passive as all that. Okay, Malik's doing a thing. Okay, so he's resolving when he got to this level effect. So, like I said, in friendly environments, totally acceptable, where you're like, okay, it hasn't actually changed the game state. But had, say, Malik taken damage or anything else had gone on in between, couldn't allow it. Absolutely couldn't allow it. Even in a friendly game, you shouldn't, because that actually will change what happens. Because you already know our game has a monster in it. That monster is RNG. All right. He's going to throw a Spooky Ghost, which is going to probably propel him up and over into level 2. Huh. Andy, when muffled by me lowering the audio, sounds a lot like me. I keep thinking I'm talking in the background. Okay, he's going to go ahead and hit, and then Malik is going to mill when the Spooky Ghost dies, which is rough, but that is going to, like we said, Gotenks converts everything to be styled, so it interfaces with Rampaging, and he's going to go ahead and level. And I'm pretty sure Malik would know Gotenks off the top, but it's worth it to get refreshed. It's not terribly dangerous, but it can search out a name card. So it's not a bad one. Man, I can't... Oh boy, I'm starting to see a little lead develop here, not on anger, but on damage. You guys seeing this? And he's got 4 life cards out, and Malik has quite a few more. Gotenks is actually subject to being stage locked, so it's not inconceivable that with enough pressure, he could put him in that position. Okay, he's going to activate his level 2 power. And he doesn't do a discard to search. Wow. So he's got his 1 anger for using the power. I do not know what actually made that shuffle back in. He's got the double strike still out there. Okay. He's going to stop it with... Oh, okay. Yep. He's going to search for Kamikaze attack. I'm a little bumfuzzled on what happened right there, but cool. He's going to go ahead and use... Whoa. Okay, he's going to make a mill. Very nice. So he's calculating the damage off of double strike, but I don't know why. He's going to take the hit, which I'd be worried about with the stage thing. I probably would be more careful with my stages, but I think I saw him use his last block. He's going to go ahead and get an anger immediately from the effects of Kamikaze attack, and then he's going to go ahead and handle his immediates, get the search done. All right. Just gonna resolve that one. It would be a 5 life card energy.
And then my styled attacks can hit when they raise your enemies. And this guy, all my attacks are considered styled. So that's how I'm getting the extra.
Yeah, it's nothing too crazy. But Malik wants to be sure he knows what's going on. Then it looks like he's gonna hit level 3 already. What a crazy thing. If you don't apply pressure in the right way, you can run away with it.
My attacks are considered styled and can hit, destroy the top card of your opponent's deck. And it's a power energy attack costing 2 stages. If stopped, search my life deck for a new card and place it in my hand. It's 6 life and a couple other things on it.
Yeah, he paid the cost for the right cross. He's going to gain 2 anger, which should be a really good thing for both of them. He's going to hit him. It's an AT plus 4, and I don't remember if on 2 he has a plus 1 damage buff. So it'll be a pretty decent sized hit. Or not. Oh my gosh, you knocked him to 3 above. Very impressive. And, oh wait, no, sorry. He's using his power, my gosh. Look right at it. Okay, it's going to hit him, and looks like it is going to also crit him. I can't believe that. I would like to think that I know the Tapion deck fairly well. It was one of our prime training decks, and I don't remember it being this paper thin. Okay, on the hit, he makes a mill, so he's going to do a lot of unpreventable damage, so to speak. Fantastic. Malik had a couple of cards upside down. It happens. Oh, he threw a second right across the level. Beautiful. Played very well. I didn't even think he had one in his hand.
How much would it be? I'm at 90,000, so I'm in C. Oh, C. I'm in C.
I don't remember when does Tapion hit F or if he hits F at all.
Yeah, I'll take 7 off the spooky.
Let's see. He's got a +2 with sword attacks. Gain 5 stages, not bad. And he doesn't quite hit F on this level. Okay, so it basically would have been 5 at max.
Spooky Ghost. It's a physical. It would end up doing 1 life. And then it would.
Okay, he's going to throw that Spooky Ghost, which is going to be converted to a styled. And he's going to go ahead and mill 1 card for the actual damage, and then 2 from the Spooky Ghost. And I believe his level 3 has that all your attacks gain hit mill, so he lost a few cards there. That's pretty impressive. He throws another double strike, which is fantastic.
I'm still at 90,000, so it's E to C.
He's going to raise his anger 1. And I want to say at level 3 Gotenks stays in C almost to the bottom.
So just a 3.
Nice. Took the hit. You saying face strike to level? My gosh. Entirely too much.
Stop it, draw card, does 18 stages, and if it hits, I don't remember 2.
Yeah, it basically is going to do 2 power stages max, since he's probably just one above him.
You just do 3 base. Yeah. Oh, no, 3 stages, sorry.
Yep, 3 power stages. So Alan's going to lower 2, raise 1, because we're going to process the card. Then the mastery's added effects. It's going to go back over to Malik. Malik still has, I believe, his not mastery, his power, which is just to gain some stages, and I believe he's got the double strike to go.
I use my card power for the first time. Costs 1. It's an energy attack that does 5 life, and I get to banish 3 cards from the discard pile. So I'll just do this.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Card unleashed. Did you use that twice or something?
I do, yeah. I can use it a second time. And then when it hits, you know.
Golly, shoot that energy attack a second time.
Sure, top card of this one.
When it hits, you go.
Oh, Tapion.
He's going to gain some stages.
I'll go takes a second time. So you just finish the top 3 cards of your discard pile. It'll do 5 life and no round.
Wow, he's taking the 5 life hit. He's got a little bit of endurance, so it's not going to be a total blowout.
Or just discard the top. So
He took the hit, and I would hope that this one combat we've been in is finally done. Is everybody done finally? Finally? Okay, wow. And it's Malik's turn. Can you guys believe that? We've only had so few turns. 1 real combat. He's going to throw out a second Ocarina. He's going to pass, rejuve. It's not a bad one. It's just most of the tricks that Malik's deck does didn't make an appearance during this one. And an Enraged. Oh my gosh. No wonder I thought that the late game of this looked like the early game of this, because that Enrage is right in the same place. And he's going to go ahead and pass, rejuve. The dive goes back in. Goes back over to Malik. Malik's deck is looking a little thin. He's got a Swordplay drill, which is fantastic. Late game, it's maybe not as great because your choices are going to get diminished, but it's still an extra card. And then I think he gets another one. Yeah, he'd actually have 2 Wind Enterings potentially on his level 3. He does have them, so he can grab 2 swords. He just has to use the Swordplay drill first. All right, Andy passes turn, rejuves, goes back over to Malik. Neither of them are too confident in what they got. If I was Malik, there ain't a whole bunch of time. So he drew his 3. He's gonna, yeah, he's resolving it in the right order. Okay, and he's got his. So far, it's a golden. Lake, did you use your power on your guy? Okay, he ends up opening up with his mastery. This is the right plan to get as many actions as he can. Puts him up to 4 anger. And then he's going to go ahead and throw 1 move. And he... Fantastic. He's going to hit level 4. Or... Is it? Hold on, let me look at his cards. Yeah, he hit level 4. Fantastic. Aggressive sword drill. I'm using the score name because I'm a dope. No, it goes away. Yeah, but only while it's out. If it's a continuous effect, it only matters if it's out and in play. So he's got 2 ocarinas, or 1 ocarina. He should probably remember he has a pocket crit. He really should be aggressively knocking down Andy. Oh, no. Okay, he's throwing another kamikaze attack. Fantastic. Andy's in reach of this thing. He only has to... Goodness gracious. Okay, whew. Okay, and we all know Red Flea is going to go ahead and lower Andy's anger 1. Please notice. Please notice. I know you're still shuffling, but please notice. Lower your anger, please. Unless I'm misremembering Red Flea. Nope, lowers your opponent's anger 1 level. There's no reason he should have gotten an anger on that one. Hey. Oh my gosh. Woo, he hit him with the red static shot, did the crit. I noticed... Wait, am I seeing it wrong? No? Oh, you're supposed to do is shuffle in upon reaching this level. Oy vey. It's still fixable, but it's real murky about that. Also, Andy should be down 2 anger unless he played something and I just didn't see it. That would allow him to keep his anger. No, Andy, you're not at 4. Unless, again, you played a card and I just didn't see it that prevented you from being crit, prevented you from having your anger lowered from Red Flea.
Yeah, I mean, you can still crit my anger too, because you did do 5. But then I'll just have 3 anger.
Oh, okay, so he's just resolving it. Okay, that works. But he lowered your anger 1 on Red Flea. No, you didn't win, Andy. You'd be at 4 anger because he lowered it with Red Flea and you didn't adjust it.
It was your action. So you attacked, you did 5, which crits my anger, taking me from 53. And then that's...
Yeah, then he blocked with Flea. Okay, so I have no reason to believe that wouldn't have gone exactly that way, but it probably was not entirely on the up and up, just from watching after the fact.